Alright. We are going to be taking on the Colorado Rockies in this episode of Blue Jays Franchise Mode. Now, Patrick Sandoval is going to be pitching for us in this game against Herman Marquez. Now, this was supposed to be an Alek Manoah start, but of course, as you saw like a couple of episodes ago or something like that, he got injured. And he got injured pretty badly, so he is not in the rotation right now. But once we do get him back, he will go right back into the rotation. And then someone who's in our rotation right now, probably Ryu, will end up becoming a long man. Because with the way Sandoval's been pitching this season, 13-5, 3.1 ERA, plus the fact that he's like a high 70s overall, like just on the cusp of 80, I would rather have him over Hyunjin Ryu in the rotation. And plus, with his cheap salary, I could probably re-sign him in the offseason if I want to go that route. But whereas Hyunjin Ryu, who's making $20 million, he's going to be gone for sure. I will tell you that much. Alright, so here is the lineup that we send out today against the Colorado Rockies. Whit Merrifield leading off at second base. Leota batting second and playing in center field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting third and playing first. Dalton Varsho in left. Batting fourth. Matt Chapman batting in fifth. And playing at third base. George Springer's in right. He will bat sixth. Joey Votto, our DH, will bat seventh. Danny Jansen doing the catching and batting eighth. And Bo Bichette, playing short, will be batting ninth. The Rockies are going to send out Jonathan Daza, Charlie Blackmon, C.J. Cron, Chris Bryant, Ryan McMahon, Brendan Rodgers, Randall Grichuk, Alan Trejo, and Elias Diaz. And they are starting Herman Marquez, who is 3-8 with a 4.10 ERA this season. So, let's get into this.
Into the ballpark, now we have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against...
We are 72-63. The Colorado Rockies are 47-87. And based on that, this is a matchup that we obviously should win, but it's the show, so you never know what's going to happen. As evidenced by some of just Mr. Love's streams.
And on the mound today, Herman Marquez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, batting average in Kansas is actually better when he's in the gym, so we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Swings and misses.
All right.
All with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, number 35. Fouled off down the right side. 1 down, base is empty. And that's...
There's a hit for Leota.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that will be a stolen base.
Jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal.
Number 14 in the stolen base department this season for Leota.
That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
In the air, right side.
And that's going to get down and be up against the wall. Leota will score. Guerrero has an RBI, and it is 1-0 Blue Jays in the first.
Got a double.
Well, does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base nod, you add a run.
1 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That's ripped.
And Varsho rips this into the gap. Guerrero will score. It is 2-0.
He will score, and they lead by 2. Triple.
And Varsho's on his way to third. He's got an RBI triple.
A run comes into the play.
First triple that Varsho's hit all season. Okay. All right, so we're in business in the first inning here against the Rockies.
And you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the righty deals. Up the middle.
Chapman grounds out, but another run will score. It is 3-0.
Runner scores from third. Here's George Springer. Another solid power season. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs. Caught him looking for the K. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back here at Coors Field.
All right, Patrick Sandoval.
This one, Patrick Sandoval.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far.
Sandoval taking the mound for Toronto.
He's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Diving stop by Bichette. Throw to first will be in time. Nice play by Guerrero. A nice stretch by Guerrero.
For me, it starts with a well-broken in point. You have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket. So you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Swing and a ball left.
And that is going to drop.
Left field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And at first, so in now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
And 2 away.
Makes the catch. That's out number 2. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Blackman off the first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss, and we go to the second inning.
One left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the second, and the batter now is Joey Votto. The other way, and Votto is retired. 1 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offer is in for a strike. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And Bichette goes down looking. A 1-2-3 for Herman Marquez. We go to the bottom of the second.
Blue Jays go down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And McMahon will walk.
Allows the leadoff free pass.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
And he flips a breaking ball in there.
And Rogers has grounded to 14 double plays this season. Well, he lines into one there. As Guerrero makes the catch, and then the runner gets immediately doubled off. So 2 out for Randall Grichuk.
Soon it's strike 2.
And there's a swing and a miss. We go to the third.
It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rock. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Back to right. Racing makes the catch. 1 away. Number 35. Next up for the Blue Jays. Singled and scored this first time. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3. And welcome back. Now at the plate.
All right, Alan Trejo leading off the bottom of the third for Colorado.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now it's Elias Diaz. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Ground ball.
And
2 away.
to begin the bottom of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got ground ball.
So down 1 and 2. Lifted in the air, right center field.
And that is going to be caught by Springer. We will head to the 4th inning. It is Blue Jays 3, Rockies nothing.
Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Out to short. Fires over to Crone. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And here is Matt Chapman. Ball to strike. Fly ball down the line. Blackman going after it. Snags it for the second out.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's a 2-1. And there's the strike. Got it.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Nothing to do it for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom 4, now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Blackman. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
Foul ball.
I think baseball.
Kicks and deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And here is C.J. Crone. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. Rolled over to third. Gathers and throws the first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense look behind him with another.
And there's a base knock for Chris Bryant.
And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side. And then the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the lefty.
And there's a 2-out knock. Another 2-out base hit for the Rockies. All right, they've got 2 on and 2 out. Colorado has something cooking here in the bottom of the 4th.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. He's 0 for 1. Strike 2. Up the middle.
And that is going to end the inning. So the Rockies leave a pair of runners.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Joey Votto.
And Votto is going to walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ballgame at this point.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff.
And
And that is into the gap for Bo Bichette.
It's down. One hops off the wall.
That's the one hop off the wall. Joey Votto is around third. He will score. And it is 4-0.
Lead by 4.
Everything came together for him.
That's going to knock out Herman Marquez.
On the mound now, Ryan Feltner.
Feltner is going to come out of the bullpen. 3-5 record, 72 innings pitched, 4.38 ERA. This is his 20th game of the season.
And here is Whit Merrifield.
Base hit for Merrifield.
Single into right center. Now a long throw home.
Long throw home.
Dives in.
Not in time to get Bichette. It's 5-0, and that run's going to be charged to Herman Marquez.
And next for Toronto, number 35. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And the right-hander deals. Merrifield on the
And Merrifield with a stolen base. His 29th stolen base of the year.
The 2-1. Line to second. Snagged on the back.
2 down, runner to third.
First, 2 away.
Up steps Vlad Jr.
Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Good job at damage control, right? 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Randy Grichuk. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Varsho moving under it, hauls it in for the out. Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw.
And a 2-out knock there
Mix it up
for Elias Diaz.
best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate.
And there's a 2-out hit for Daza. Alright, so that's 5 hits now for the Rockies, and 4 of them have been with 2 outs.
Here's Charlie Blackman. The 2-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Got it.
Strike 3.
The frame.
Alright, we go to the 6th inning.
Top of the 6th inning. Down the left fielder. And he deals. Chases that one upstairs.
They can live up in the zone all day. Guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And a 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And a pitch. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
And base hit for Springer.
So Joey Votto now gets a chance with 2 gone. So now the DH spot, Joey Votto.
And Votto's going to chop it to short, and that ends the inning. Alright, we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. The pitch. Well struck left field. That one's back there.
That's back to left, and that's gone. C.J. Cron puts the Rockies on the board in the 6th inning.
Number 25 on the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. Siggy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs.
And there's a base knock for Chris Bryant.
And that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Back-to-back base hits, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the
Alright, I think it's time to start getting somebody warmed up.
ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back in it.
And that is going to be a double play.
The first double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Foul off left side. 1-2.
Swing and a miss. And that's going to likely be the end of the night for Patrick Sandoval. 108 pitches, 1 run on 7 hits over 6 innings. Solid game for him.
Number 7. And now here is Danny Jansen. Now fly ball to right center.
And that's going to be into the gap for extra bases.
Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swings and misses. 1-2. Jansen at second with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide.
And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout. And now for the Jays, number 35. 1 for 3. That's in there. And it's 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
And strike free looking. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Jansen is left stranded.
Check. They're on 5-1. We're back in a new pitch.
Alright, Zach Pop is in for the Blue Jays.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. 1-1 now. And a strike in there. Left field.
2 away.
Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 down. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. 1 for 2. Good eye in that spot.
Base hit for Diaz.
Into the outfield. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jonathan Daza. Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
And that is a base knock.
Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel and back up the
Blackman to right, and Springer won't get to it. That's up against the wall. 1 runs across. The throw to the plate will not be in time. It's 5-3.
And it's now a 2-run game. C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies. Now time is called here. Pitching.
And we're going to get Chad Green into the game.
New pitcher on now, Chad Green.
pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to stand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to be.
And gets C.J. Cron swinging. We go to the 8th.
For strike 3. the veteran.
Tyler Kinley coming in now for the Rockies.
He's not a big strikeout guy. He's trying to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Right side, hard hit. Steps out first for the out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Rip to third.
And that's a knock for Varsho. That rolls all the way to the wall. The left fielder cannot pick it up.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third base line. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next offering is in for a strike. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while.
Alright, I think we're going to keep Chad Green in the game here.
In an RBI spot, so now you got to hook your teammate behind you to pick you up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And we'll see what happens. Bottom of the 8th, we are up 5-3.
Here's the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Bryant has 2 hits already tonight.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very
And Bryant is going to be 2 for 4.
Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. On the ground at first,
2 away.
Guerrero takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies.
Alright, to get Jordan Romano warming up.
looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ground ball to second, on to first, and we go to the 9th inning. It's a 5-3 Blue Jays lead.
All set to start the 9th of this one. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Joey Votto. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short, Trejo collects.
And Votto is going to get an infield single. Okay.
It doesn't really matter where you are.
Okay, Joey.
Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Balance Jansen in. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Chrome over to second, and that's all they'll get. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Now Bichette's going to try and put a bunt down.
The 3-1. And he pops up the
And the bunt just popped up.
quick feed.
Jansen's going to be out at second base. And now Bichette will be the runner at first base.
Back to the leadoff spot, the Blue Jays line.
And I think we will put Otto Lopez in to pinch hit.
Pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez. The runner on first and 2 gone for him. The 2-1. That's it there.
And strike 3. Alright. Bottom of the 9th, we're up by 2, and Jordan Romano's going to get ready to come into the ball game.
Staying in the game on
Lopez takes over at second base, and here is Jordan Romano, 22 of 28 on saves this year.
Pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor.
And he's facing the bottom of the order for the Rockies.
Definitely be well rested.
puts it over.
And there's one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trejo. And 1-2. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
So they're down to their
Diaz pops up in foul territory. Guerrero is under it. And that's going to be that. The Blue Jays win a close one in Coors Field. 5-3 is the final score. In terms of the next episode, that'll depend on what... I'm going to simulate off-camera to the end of the season. And if we've already clinched, at the very least, a wild card spot by the time we get to our last series, then we'll just do the playoffs in the next episode. But if not, then we might, and we probably end up playing the Rays next episode to try to clinch. So we'll see what happens. It really depends on what happens off screen with the simulating, but I will see you all next time.